Welcome, Jonathan. Looking forward to our chat today. I'm really excited to go through your journey here at Contractor AI. And before we get started, I have to admit, you're a rising star from the clients that I've worked with. The thing that stands out the most about you is that you do everything you say you're going to do, which is impressive. Again, uncomfortable or comfortable, it doesn't matter. We talk about things and then you just execute. So, I have to say you've been a fantastic student and a great person to work with. And I just want to talk today a little bit about the journey that you've had with us. So, tell me a little bit about, when you came to work with Contractor AI, what problems were you experiencing? What were your roadblocks?
The biggest problem was just organization of my field team, organization in the office. There was very little, if any at all. And just knowing I wanted to get to the next level or at least, head in that direction, I knew that I had to get better organized. And, Contractor AI pretty much says it all in the name. I mean, it's a systems program and it's just been a game changer for me to have you guys implement all the systems that it takes to run a company well.
Yeah.
So I came to you with organization problems, came to you with hiring issues. Those weren't very well laid out. And then I guess to an extent, profitability, not really knowing where I was at,
Mhm.
um, seeing the numbers, but not having any data to back up why those numbers are what they are.
Yeah, so I mean, and just to comment on that, like your numbers, you know how to price jobs, you knew how to, what your profitability was on a job cost base. It was just putting those things together. Because I have to say, like you weren't definitely not a startup company when we started working with you. And come a long way in terms of seeing the numbers across the board across all of the projects. So that's uh, that's important. So again, and we're still working towards more clarity and more certainty on those things. So I mean, during your time here, what's the progress that you've seen? What are the big, I guess, milestones that we've been able to hit with you? What would you say the
Well,
inputs were?
I would say probably two of the biggest. I knew I was going to get some great coaching with you and your team.
Mhm.
What has helped me out the most has been job tread and
Mhm.
implementing that, and then also having the virtual assistant. I
Yeah.
mean, those two things right there, I mean, I could just go on for days about how helpful those two things have been and what that's done for me in front of the customer. What that the estimates now come across a lot better looking, a lot more intelligible. They see what they're getting. So just being able to have a system set up for delivery of what I want to do, for you as the customer and having it all laid out, it's just I know it's won me jobs that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
Mhm.
Um, so that's been a huge one. You guys also had helped me with the virtual assistant, and all of the little things that were getting lost on the daily basis with just me running it. Now
Mhm.
she's able to take care of all of those things, and I feel like that I'm supported. Like I felt like I was an island in the middle of the ocean trying to get bigger,
Right.
and that wasn't working. And so now what you guys have done is brought on, team members and this new system, and it's not only given me motivation, but it's given me clarity of vision. Like I can
Mhm.
really see myself growing now.
Right, and you've ta certainly taken advantage of it. Like I said before, there's a very big difference between talkers and doers. You and what I've seen in you is that you do, right? I mean,
Yep.
when we said, "Hey, Jonathan, you need to focus on sales," and we want to move you entirely into sales, there was no hesitation, there was no pushback, there was no whining or crying. I mean, you focused on sales, and we seen the growth. So much so that we were able to actually bring in a new project manager
Hmm.
recently that's now adapting to the systems, and we're helping get them on board. So, I mean, in the time period that you've been with us, we've seen, like I said, one step after another get hit. And I'm really excited just to kind of hear from you, like, where do you see your company now? into the future? Like where would you like to see revenue? Where would you like to see your growth get to with the systems that you have in place?
Well, I mean, from a just a financial perspective, I would like to be in the 5 million annually mark within a year. I mean,
Okay.
that would be amazing. And um, to that point, with having since starting with you guys, I'm I'm at a level right now that I was previously last year for the whole year. So my
Wow.
profitability now is like two times what it was last year at this time.
Wow.
So
That's
yeah, so things are moving in the right direction. And again, I think it's about the way I feel supported. I just don't feel like that I'm trying to do this all on my own.
mhm.
So I'd like to be at 5 million gross revenue within a year. Um, as we've discussed about my labor, how I'm maybe shuffling that up a little bit, maybe having fewer in-house employees and more subs. So we're going to
Mhm.
kind of go with that angle. Um, I just feel legitimate. I feel
Yep.
legitimized. Like it's one thing to have a name and an LLC and to have this company, but it's something totally different to be able to run like a company should.
Right.
And that's what I'm seeing now.
What about being able to step away from the business? I mean, we talk a lot about, growth and stuff like that, and I think a lot of owners and the contractors we work with often feel stuck in their business, and I'm sure you felt that at some points too, where there's no freedom involved. Do you see an opportunity now with the team that you've got in place to, potentially, step back from your business or to have a business that operates without you?
Yeah, yeah, that's a great point. And I have seen glimmers of that just even recently in the past few weeks, being able to stay home a lot
Right.
more and just focus on sales and estimating.
Hmm.
Um, so I see what that looks like, and it feels really good. And as we've talked about, eventually getting a sales team involved,
Hmm.
that would really allow me to let the business just operate and run. And
Right.
um, yeah, I could do some of the other things that I've been wanting to do. Um,
Yep.
yeah, we're close. We're close. I really feel like that we're really close to being able to contemplate that. And you've helped me work through envisioning myself stepping away. There for
Hmm.
a while, it was really hard for me to envision anyone else doing some of the things that I do.
Hmm.
But with the systems that you've put in place, anyone can do it. I mean, it
Right.
just like just teaching them what to do.
Right. Right. And that is the ultimate goal. I mean, again, to get to 5 million as a business owner, there's two types of ways to go, the hard way and the easy way. So again, what we want, all of our clients to realize is that systems make it the easier way. But there's still work involved, right? So
Yeah.
again, you've worked really, really hard and we see it, we appreciate it. And it keeps us motivated as well. Again, like I said, I have very few customers that come in and clients and people that I genuinely I see the hard work and the ethics and just taking the steps because change is hard, right? And you've just gone through enormous change, like just in the time that we've been working together. We think about all the roles we've changed, the people we've brought in, the VAs, all of this stuff. Very few people can move that quickly and feel comfortable, right? So what would you say in terms of, suggesting to anyone maybe listening to this about getting outside of that comfort zone to be able to get to where you want to be? How important is that?
Well, it was important for me to get to a level of trust, knowing that you guys are the professionals. This is what you do.
Hmm.
Also knowing that of your own personal success and seeing where you've taken your company, knowing that that can be replicable. I want
Hmm.
that for me. And
Right.
so the big thing was just trust, just knowing that they know something I don't know. What is it? What can I learn?
Right.
So just kind of stuffing down my pride and just walking in with my hands out and
Right.
just and let's have it.
Yeah, and we're certainly grateful for that. It's been a great journey, and we've got a lot further to go with you. But again, I love sharing these kind of stories because I think there's a lot of contractors out there in the exact same position, feeling the same way that just need these few things, and boom, all of a sudden all their work and their effort is going somewhere they can see, right? And they
Yep.
can have the clarity and certainty. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us, Jonathan. And again, we appreciate you, and we appreciate the journey that you're on, and we can't wait to see what's next.
Yeah, and I'd like to say in summary that joining your organization has been the best decision that I've ever made for my company, period.
Wow, wow, I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Yep.